get him into chat. What's up, dude? Can you hear us all right?
Yo, what's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's good? What's good?
Not much, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Good. So I'm Colin, and this is Tim.
How's it going?
So nice to meet you, Johnny. Yeah.
Yep, Johnny. Nice to meet both of y'all. How y'all doing?
Dudes.
I asked y'all again, but just making sure y'all straight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The sound isn't coming through my headphones.
It's not coming through yet.
I can hear him obviously through the computer.
There we go. That's better.
We're good.
Yeah. So how'd you get linked up with Carl? Because we interviewed him and you know his buddy Spruve. Last year. Yeah. So how'd you guys kind of get linked up there?
I've been knowing Carl for probably like maybe 5 years or something like that. I probably met him up playing basketball or something up at LA Fitness.
Okay.
But like we always been cool because we had like mutual friends. So like I just been knowing him for a minute, you know.
Yeah.
And then it became like when he was already on his entrepreneur stuff, and then we was already doing our own entrepreneur stuff. We just met up and got a little bit more cool, you know.
Nice. So he manages for you right now? Is that right?
A little bit. He does a little bit for me. He doesn't do like everything for me. I pretty much do a lot of stuff by myself, but he manages my buddies. You know what I'm saying? I'm always around these guys, so you can kind of call him like a manager or something like that, you know?
Sweet. Yeah, because we talked to him when he was his lifestyle brand was kind of blowing up when he was doing traveling with bigger names and artists and things. So we did a double interview with him and Spruve at the same time, dude. It was fucking
I actually checked it out. I looked at y'all page. I had to check y'all out before, you know, I came on here just to see how y'all did y'all things and stuff. So.
Appreciate that. Yeah, dude, it was fun.
I don't got too many artists on here, so I'm honored to be on here, you know.
Yeah, we appreciate him reaching out and your time too. Because it's a fucking hustle, dude. But that time with Carl and Spruve was hysterical. Like they were getting on some shit, and we were just like, hey, anything goes on our show. Because Spruve's like, wait, y'all said we can curse on here, right? I'm like, yep. And he just goes bananas. I'm like, all right, go listen to this one, Ma.
Right. So what's up? Yeah, guys, what's the questions? I mean, I seen the
Yeah. So how we just like to let it roll, let it be conversational. You know, we'll call it a podcast interview, but it's not like
more so like just like a talk.
Yeah, just hanging out. And yeah, if we do detour, we detour. Those are kind of like, all right, if we want to get back on track or, you know, switch topics, right, we can use the questions. So yeah, we just kind of let it run how it plays out. And after we're done, Tim and I will record like a 2 to 3 minute intro. We write out show notes and the whole 9 yards. So then we send to you before we like actually put it on Spotify, iTunes. So if there's anything you want edited, let us know. We're happy to do that. We try to keep it pretty raw. And yeah, dude, like I said, anything goes. But yeah, if there's something that's like, that didn't come out right, just let us know. We're happy to do that for you. So yeah, man. So maybe let's start with kind of intro yourself for our listeners, people that don't know who you are yet. And we'll go from there, kind of a little background and how we got here, man.
All right. Well, for everybody who don't know who I am, my name's CashOutJony. I'm an artist. I'll call myself an artist and not a rapper or anything like that because I make all different types of music and I don't limit myself. I'm from Gary, Indiana / East Chicago. And if you don't know what East Chicago is, it's basically right next to Gary. But it's not Chicago, it's Indiana. So I'm from northern Indiana, up in the region area. Born a little bit raised there, but I bounced around a few places. Like I've been to Minnesota. I stayed in Minnesota. I stayed in Kentucky. I've stayed in basically 2 different states before I came here to Indiana. I went to high school in Fishers. So, you know what I'm saying? I had a pretty decent education coming up. You know what I'm saying? I had some pretty good friends coming through high school. I don't know if y'all know who Jeremy Chin is. Y'all probably heard of him. That's my boy. He played for the Panthers. He's about to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. So shout out to Jeremy.
Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. I know who that is. Yeah.
Know who that is? Yeah, that's my guy. Like, I talk to him every day. We like this.
Okay.
So
that's legit.
That's pretty cool. Definitely went to Fishers for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been staying here for about almost 10 years now. It's cool, but it's cool. I like it because I'm out the way. I don't got to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to deal with too many people. You know, any of that extra shit, if that make any sense.
Yeah.
I moved here because my dad ended up getting locked up. My dad got locked up when I was 12 years old. So I ended up moving to Fishers. And that was like a big turning point for me. I came from a school where it was in Kentucky where all the kids, you feel me, we just all wore uniforms every single day. And I came out here kind of like culture shock with, you know what I'm saying? I went to school with black kids, all black kids. I came here, all white kids, and they all wearing Hollister and Aeropostale and shit like that. I'm like, damn, what's that? Like, that's what's cool, whatever. So I didn't never really have any of that stuff. But basically, I started getting to the point of rapping because after high school, I was like, damn, I'm not really doing nothing. Like, I'm going to college, but, like, it's not for sports. And, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to college for running track because I ran track or basketball, but I wasn't tall enough to play basketball. I'm kind of short, you feel me? So I always had the talent of rapping, though. My dad was a rapper before, you know what I'm saying, any of the other stuff. He used to rap and stuff, so he used to be out when I was younger. He used to be out in California, just different states and traveling and doing whatever the fuck he had to do, I guess. And so I used to just listen to his music a little bit. I always listened to a lot of music in general because my dad was a rapper. So sixth grade was the first time, like, I was like, I want to make a song. You know what I'm saying? So sixth grade, I made a song with my one of my homies. I was in Gary for the summer at my grandparents' house. And I was looking on Facebook, and my bro, I made a song and he dropped it, and I listened to it. I'm like, damn, like, okay, my bro rapping and stuff. I'm like, all right, bet I'm trying to give it a try, like, you know what I'm saying. But during these times, this is when, you know, the kids nowadays they look up to like maybe Chief Keef, or not really Chief Keef, but whoever they listen to now. Back then, we was listening to Lil Wayne and we was listening to Drake, and like, you know what I'm saying, maybe older school rappers like I say older school, but y'all know what I mean. So my influences was like Drake and Lil Wayne at that time. That's what I listened to the most. So when I was rapping, I was like, damn, I want to make something tight, but I want to sound like cool, I want to make somebody, when they listen to me, I want them to run the song back like a couple seconds, like, listen to what I said again. So that's when I start rapping. And then maybe like seventh grade, so that's when I turned 12, like seventh grade. I was playing basketball at the time, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, what it is. My dad ended up getting locked up. I moved. I was in Fishers for like the rest of my seventh grade time, and then eighth grade, tried out for basketball, didn't make it. But I stopped making music. I wanted to do music, but I stopped making music because I didn't have no way to make it. So I went through all throughout high school. Didn't really, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't making no music or anything like that. But after high school, I told my boys, the dudes I was real close with, which is my cousin, I started Camp Cash, like on the sidewalk, smoking weed, just out and about. I said, I feel like rapping, like I'm gonna rap again. So right then and there, 2016 in the summertime, I made my first song. And my friends, we call Brody, and we all the same people now, but like back then, like they nobody knows exactly what we was gonna be into today, but they saw me make my first song like for the first time again in like years at their house. So I made that. It had like 500 plays on SoundCloud in a day. And I'm asking them, like, is that good? I'm asking about, is that good? Is that good? They like, yeah, bro, that's great. That's great. And I look back at them like, that ain't shit. Or just look at other people like, that's really not shit. 500 plays ain't really anything. But back then, in 2016, I'm like, damn, I got 500 plays in a day. Like, that's cool. So I just want to keep on rapping from there.
Well, dude, what the nice thing about starting there, where people see that, you know, when 500 views was a big deal, like now people, like your down home crew saw you start there. So now the real ones know that you're never going to be lucky. You know, when you grow up, right, like people be like, oh man, he got luckies overnight. Like, no, motherfucker. Talk to my boys that saw 500 views.
Exactly.
Tell me that's luck. That's, you know, 4, 5, 6, however many years down the road. It's like, dude, that's what it takes.
You got to start somewhere.
No one can ever call you lucky.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So that's just the start of it, man. And then here we are today. Today, you know what I'm saying, my bros, you feel me? They YouTube channels at over what we at 751,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's just on like the main channel. We got other channels that got like over 60,000. My channel's about to hit 10,000 by itself. You know what I'm saying?
It's working.
It's going crazy. Yeah. So like we got a plan. We implemented it and manifesting it, but also taking the necessary steps to make sure we make stuff happen. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And that plan, like explain just the process of forming the YouTube channel. Was that something that was one of the very first things you did? What kind of motivated you to start the YouTube channel?
At first, I didn't really care about YouTube. Like, I'm always on YouTube. I've seen other people have YouTubes. I didn't care about YouTube at first. I just wanted to make music, so I had my SoundCloud. So I didn't make a YouTube until maybe like 2018.
Okay.
So my friends, they saw me what I was doing with the rap stuff, you know. So it was like, all right, you keep on making the music. They was like, we're gonna start a YouTube channel. So I was like, all right, bet, that sounds cool. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it together or something like that. And eventually we ended up doing it together. Like they do their skits. I'm not really a part of everything that they do. I'm not gonna say that. And just like they're not a part of everything that I do when it comes to the music part. But we all just like one group collective. Like I got Camp Cash is my music stuff or whatever. And then we got Brody, which is like the internet side of things, like with YouTube. But we all just brought it together. So it was like Brody and Camp Cash, same thing, you know. So when they start doing their YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It probably took till they started in 2017. It took them 6 videos. So when they got into the summertime, they had made a video about 21 Savage, like a 21 Savage skit. I guess when your mom hears you listen to 21 Savage, the bank account song, they made that. They literally got like 10,000 overnight. I was like, damn, that's huge. And then next thing you know, they got 1 million views on there. And it was just like, from then on, like nothing was really the same, you know? So when I decided to make my YouTube channel, it's probably after I had like my first video. And I had, my first video has 270,000 views, which is, it's not really that much, but if you think about the grand scheme, where you guys from?
I'm a region rat too, Cherville.
Cherville?
Yeah,
so y'all both from Indiana.
Yeah, so he's
okay,
from Indiana.
That's cool. That's great. So y'all know how, well, I don't know if y'all know how hard it is. It's like an artist, but not when you make your first song, like, or a video, that's not easy to do. Just get on the internet, just drop your shit, and you just like, oh, bam, 200,000 views on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless of how long it takes. Like, I know in Indiana, it's so many artists or so many people that want to make music, but it's not many that can just excel in it or it actually work for them, because who's listening to you? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about Indiana for real. Nobody listens to anybody from here. So I was pretty proud of that. And I'm like, damn, like we really got potential. They told me like, hey, bro, you need to make a YouTube channel. So, you know what I'm saying? They've been knowing about YouTube. They know about YouTube more than I do. But I soak up the game from them. They was telling me, hey, bro, you need to make a YouTube channel. It's going to get you further. So I was like, all right, bet, let's do it. Ended up doing that. And now I'm at almost 10,000 subscribers 2 years later.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah. You said you're from Gary. So do you listen to Freddie Gibbs? You know Freddie Gibbs?
I know about Freddie Gibbs. The crazy thing about Freddie Gibbs, so I have a cousin.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess you could say, co-founder of Camp Cash. His auntie is like my auntie too. She dated Freddie Gibbs.
Get out of here.
I swear to God. So it was a point in time where you get in the car and she was playing Freddie Gibbs and she was telling me, she's like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, woo, 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 whatever. I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like he was actually in our family at one point in time.
Man, I remember me and my buddy, Pope Franco, we were at that South Lake Mall in Maryville. And like back in the day, and it was Freddie Gibbs was handing out CDs. And you don't know Freddie Gibbs like at that point. You know, we were like 13 getting dropped off at the mall because that was the cool thing to do. And it's like people just handing out like CDs, like, and now it's like a lot of people know Freddie Gibbs. No.
Did he charge you? He didn't charge you?
No.
Because I see people from all the time. They'll be here, take my CD. I'll take it, but they like $10. I'm like,
yeah, someone tried that shit. Yeah, someone tried it. It's like, bro, you realize my mom dropped me off in the minivan? What do you think I'm holding?
Like, and even if I am holding like this money that I just got is not going to your album, a CD from a dude, I don't know. You know, I got
something at Lids, yeah.
Right, I'm about to go to Lids. I'm gonna go to whatever store. I'm gonna go spend money on that, not your CD player. So keep that to yourself. But yeah, I feel it. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. So that's funny that
he's a legend.
Yeah, that's funny that your aunt dated him for a while. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, Freddie Gibbs. Yeah. Like he just got nominated for a Grammy, you know?
Yeah, and it's like his song "Would It Be Like." He shouts out Gary in that song.
Yeah.
Yep. So I feel you, man. It's cool when people from Indiana. It's just like we're flyover. Like it's Indiana. What's so great about us?
That's what I'm saying. Like people don't give us our respect, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. For sure.
Yeah. So you talked about how some people just can still create music, are still artistic, but aren't cut out for the industry, for, you know, possibly getting spit back out. What differentiates those people where it's like, okay, they can make music, they can do this, but they can't do this? You know, so what kind of separates those people, and what are some of those misconceptions of new artists? Like, oh, I'll just put it on the internet and I'll be the next, you know, Drake or Kanye.
Right. Well, I can't say too much about like giving the sauce out, but I'll tell you this. Yeah. Some people have that it factor, and a lot of people just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you can have the best bars, you can have the best music out there in the world, but if nobody knows who you are, nobody listens to you, or like, okay, yeah, let's just say like, I'm gonna keep it like that. You're not gonna be heard. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? You could be saying the realest shit. Nobody's gonna care if they're not listening to you. Also, it's just reality that if nobody's messing with you, nobody's messing with you. Like, I can't. It's the same thing with like females. If I don't have hoes, no bitch is gonna want me because I'm not wanted. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta have that it factor. Like, you can't just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna just drop music and keep on dropping music, and one day I'm gonna just blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a little bit to actually understand it. Like, it's not. Even though my dad used to always tell me, like, son, how you want to do your music stuff? He's telling me this stuff over the phone. Like, it's 95% business, 5% talent. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, oh, I just got all this talent. It doesn't work like that. I know some people who actually suck and is in the music industry just making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that's good, that's underrated. So it's like that it factor with the people just, they gravitate towards certain people. And like, it's just, sometimes you can control it. A lot of times you can't. Like, everybody can't be a rapper. That's just the sad reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just be successful at doing what they want to do. You gotta have a work ethic for one. Like, if that's not there, like, you don't know what you're coming in with, or you don't know what you're getting yourself into, it's not gonna work out. And if you don't have a plan, it's not gonna work out. So if you just feel like you could just drop music all day long and you just gonna get on, especially out in Indiana, like, that's not easy. You gotta have the right people around you, and you gotta have a plan implemented to get yourself to where you want to be. Like, simple cut. Like, that's just how it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't have swag, like, that's another thing. Like, I can't be rapping about having money and doing all this and fucking bitches and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even look the part of it. Like, that's just not gonna work. Right. People gonna look at me and they come to my Instagram. And that's another thing too. Social media. I heard Carl, he told y'all, like, social media is like, it's meant to be a tool. You're supposed to use social media as a tool instead of like something that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't take it too serious, but still take it serious enough. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. It's a quick little business card.
Yeah, it's like a business card. Like, if I come to your page and you don't look nothing apart of what you're talking about, I'm just not rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? If I hear your music and I know exactly what you be on and you're just lying in your shit, I'm not rocking with you. That's me personally. Even though I know there's people out here who listen to music and people just in there capping the whole time. I'm not that type of person, but I still feel like that plays a factor in a lot of stuff. I hope that answers the whole question. If it didn't, you could just ask it now.
No, 100%, man. Yeah. I think that's important for people to hear, though, too, because no matter the industry, so it's like, oh, I'm just going to start, and because it's me, people are going to care. Because it's me, right? You know, it's not the dude next to me. It's me, so people care.
Right.
Like,
you can be popular, and people still don't rock with you, like, when it comes to the music stuff. Well, I've seen a lot of people, like, when I first started out, I would tell people, I'm like, damn, like, it sucks that y'all not really trying to support me, woo, woo, y'all supposed to be my friends, blah, blah, blah. But I figured out, it's like, fuck them. Like, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, and then other people start figuring out, like, what I was saying at the time is actually true, because I started seeing people later on start trying to be entrepreneurs and make their own businesses and do all this and that. And they start complaining, like, well, I'm not getting no support. I'm not getting any love. Woo, woo. I'm like, I'm telling you, people don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to keep on grinding. For anybody that's listening, especially when it comes to your home state, fuck the home state. They're going to come last because these are people that feel like they know you. These are the people that feel like they should be above you, or they should be at the same level as you because you're in the same spot as them. Try to market outside of where you stay at. Like, go around the country, go around the world. That's the stuff that's going to get you on first, because when they start rocking with you outside of where you stay, then you're going to get the people on the inside to start rocking where you stay. You know what I mean? Start rocking with you where you stay at. That's when it's going to come. So at the beginning, don't let the support discourage you from keeping on doing what you want to do, but just know people aren't going to support you who you think are going to. Like, they're just not. So you just got to keep on grinding and stay down to do, you know what I'm saying, what's on your mind. Just do what you want to do, but just know support is going to come after. Yeah. When it comes to the home state. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. And you talked about how, like, you're not gonna gain that traction by just dropping a bunch of stuff. You're gonna have to adjust some stuff. Are there any adjustments you made in the beginning to really start getting that traction? Anything that you did differently to maybe change things up? Can you put your finger on anything?
Here. So with me, when I start making my music, I feel like with everything that's out right now, you get to see, if you just look at it logically, everything that I do is an experiment. So I just experiment on everything. Like, you can go back to my old music, you can just tell like this guy's he's progressing. Like my very first song that now sounds way different. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do is an experiment. So every time that I'm stepping out and I'm doing something, I'm stepping out my comfort zone. That's what I do. If you just step out your comfort zone. The first time that I made a hit song was 2017. It's not like major hit as in Billboard, but I know for a fact it's a hit in like in the archives, like underground type stuff. So when I heard the first time I did that, it was like I jumped out of my comfort zone and kind of I was trying to do something that resonated with people, not something that was like too out of box, but something that was out of box for myself. And I know other people for this time, they will rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to adjust to maybe the times, but I also just wanted to just keep on experimenting. Like that's what you got to do. You got to keep on experimenting, and you can't never like get content. Don't get content. Like, all right, you're gaining traction with some stuff. I'm getting plays, but don't get content in thinking that, all right, since I'm getting plays, now it's just gonna stay like that. I made another hit song. I always think like this. Can I make a song better than my last one? You know what I'm saying? So always think 10 steps ahead. All right, I'm making this song now. I gotta always make a better song though, because if I don't, then I'll just be out in the water and I get stuck. You know what I'm saying? You can look in the music industry now, you can see artists that's big, or if there was big, you know, they still sound the same. They got content, and their music is just not the same anymore. Like there's no progress in their music. You know what I'm saying? They get stuck. They probably did it for the money. They probably did it for the fame, and now look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you gotta. I don't know. I think about stuff different. Like it's hard for me to answer this question because I just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I try something different every time.
Yeah. Constant process improvement. I love it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's smart looking at it as a test. And can you do it better? Can you keep doing it better? Because like, Tim and I both write, and I wrote about a topic one time that's like, never peak, always improve. So once you peak, that you're saying you can't ever be better.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's smart on your end of, okay, can I make a bigger hit than the last hit?
Exactly.
All right, how do I make that hit current to today's shit? All right, let me make a hit. Yeah, man, I just think it's a very methodical approach and a wise way of looking at it. But you've been doing it for a few years, so you've trial and error.
Basically, I'm just trying stuff. Like, I made a song called My Time. This is the biggest song I have on SoundCloud. It's about to hit 800,000 plays.
Damn.
You feel me? I'm 200,000 away from an M on one song, but I obviously have more than 1 million like plays all around. But we dropped it on YouTube. And they dropped it on their channel, and at the time we probably had like 100,000 or 70,000 subscribers. You know, that song went crazy. I'm talking about before it got deleted. Somebody had copyrighted the song. I don't know who the hell did it or why they did it, but the song got copyrighted on YouTube, and it was already at 400,000, or like maybe if it wasn't 400, it was like I think it was 400,000. 400,000 views, right? Because my friends, Brody, so they make skits, and the smart thing with us, we decided, all right, well, since we doing stuff like this, we doing it together. We're going to implement your music and whoever else's music that's in the group. We're going to integrate the music into the skits instead of like, you know what I'm saying, using other people's stuff. We're going to keep it all in-house. So we're going to promote ourselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really understand that, how important it is to, you know what I'm saying, get the right people around you to really get you into certain places. Like without these guys right here, I wouldn't be anything. Like I'd probably be somebody, but I wouldn't be as the person that I am, you know? Right. So they was in my music in there that made the song go up. The song ends up getting copyrighted. It was like, damn. That was a song that I had that was supposed to go so crazy. I could have got famous off this song. This could have been the one. And then I'm just like, I can't let that get me down though. It's still on SoundCloud, but it's not on YouTube anymore on that channel. Other people uploaded it on their own channels because, you know, that's how the internet works, I guess. But I'm like, now at this point, I have to make a song that's going to be better. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep on going. Like, I can't just let this get me down and stop now. Like, even though it could have been the one, I got to find something else now because that's just how life goes. You know, I didn't buy the beat. For artists out there listening, buy your beats, man. Always get your beats. You know, own your stuff because if you don't, anything can happen. Other people can take your beats. Other people can use them. And like what happened to me, you can get your stuff copyrighted by whoever. So own your beats. That's what happened to me. The producer wasn't trying to sell it to me. I was like, F it. We just going to keep it out there. Ends up getting copyrighted, so it is what it is. But after that, I made another song, you know what I'm saying, and ended up becoming a real big song. Like it's at over 500,000, almost 600,000 views now. It came out in 2018, so it was a year afterwards, but I still ended up, that was my goal. I said, I want to make a bigger song, and I did. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about just like keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
The cool thing is, even though that one it was 200 shy of $1 million, it's like at that point you knew, okay, I can do it. Like this is very doable, you know. Like okay, I was within 200,000, and then some dude.
Oh no, it's still there. You got it's on my SoundCloud still, so it's still on SoundCloud, but the one on YouTube is at 400,000. So they took it down, right?
Yeah.
So on YouTube it got taken down. But on SoundCloud it's still up. So I'm only 200,000 away. So I know for a fact this is a constant reminder every single day. I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's there, yeah.
So yeah, exactly. Continue. My bad.
Yeah. That's no, you're good, dude. I was just saying that's exciting when you see how attainable it really is. It's like, fuck, okay, we're there. Like the things are working. We're improving the process, but it's working as we're improving. And you mentioned being around the right people too. And I think with anything and everything, but particularly music, how much more crucial is it people aspect of like, you can be really good, but if you don't know the right kind of person, man, you're kind of shit out of luck. How important is that, especially music industry, of knowing the right people, who know the right people, who have touched the right people, you know what I mean?
It's super important because when you think about music, I mean, you got some people that's in it for the love of music. Like I love music, so I don't just make music because I want to make money. But obviously I do want to make money. But you got people who just only care about money. So let's say I made a hit song and I literally blew up already, right? And I'm on the Billboard charts and I'm famous. If I don't have the right people around me, I could fall into the wrong things, as in like partying, drunk, drugged up all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of yes men around you who don't care about your music anymore. They just care about the money and what's coming in and experiences they're having off of you. So they don't even care if you die, as long as they're getting money. You know what I'm saying? Or they just don't care. Like as long as they're getting their money, they're getting their piece of the pie, and they feel like they can expand off themselves and suck you dry for what you got. They'll take that. They'll run with that easily and don't care about you at all. Because wow, I mean, who cares? Like I got my own now. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Like you took me around these people. Like I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have the right people around you, you could fall off to the wayside, or you just never make it in general because you're just not around the right people. Like I can say in a way, like it's not luck, but it's luck in a way. Let me be around these people who have 750,000 subscribers. And then I got friends like Jeremy Chin, who's literally about to be the defensive rookie of the year in the NFL. And then I have a cousin whose name is Darius Garland. He plays for the Cavs, starting point guard. Like the odds of everything happening in my life is very, 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 very slim. You know what I'm saying? So I take that to heart and realize that I have to take the opportunity that I have in my life, and I have to make something out of myself. And I take it real personal, knowing that it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't fail. And then on top of that, like my friends, they keep me level-headed. They keep me going, you know what I'm saying? So when they keep me going, it's like, all right, I got to keep my friends going too. Like I can't fall off. You can't fall off. We all hold each other accountable. That's another thing too. You got to have people that's willing to hold you accountable, and you got to be willing to accept like your flaws. And you know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking up, you got to be able to accept if some motherfucker tell you, hey bro, you fucking up, you need to pick the slack up. Because if you can't take criticism, you can't take somebody telling you you're not on your shit, you're not gonna make it. Real shit. Like you're just not, because you're not cut out for it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person that I don't really like being famous, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about fame, but it comes with it. I don't really like it, but I don't think personally I could be a super famous person because I don't like people being in my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really cut out for that. So when I like, I keep this in my mind every day. Music, I love music. I'm not going to do music forever. I do this shit as a stepping stone to get me to another place where I can be a successful ass businessman. I hope one day I can sit in y'all positions and be able to ask people questions. You know what I'm saying? I'll make money from that. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, for right now, I just got to keep on grinding and do what the fuck I got to do. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the grind, being able to wake up every day and be like, damn, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope that answered it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
sometimes I talk a lot, but you know what I'm saying?
No, that's perfect.
I'm just telling my thoughts, man.
Yeah.
That's why we call our podcast Off the Dome. It's always off your head, man.
Oh, it's off the dome.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Speaking of Off the Dome, have y'all heard my music? Have y'all heard anything?
Yeah, I was listening to when Carl first sent over your info, I was checking it out, and then so I really dig the super space and alien vibes and shit like that.
Yeah, you said
Like,
you fuck with that?
yeah, I fuck with all that. Like, we'll talk Area 51 a bunch of times. Like, I'm all in that the government is holding the fuck out. And then they just let us know this year that, like, yeah, UFOs exist. But everyone's so wrapped up in politics and COVID, we just let that slide right over.
Yeah, they just slipped it in.
Motherfuckers, the Pentagon just said UFOs are real. For the first time, they finally said they are real, and we're just going to let it slide.
Yeah, so, nobody's really talking about it, but I've always known the aliens were real on some weird shit. I've always known. I feel like myself, I'm an alien, not on like literal sense. I could be. I'm still finding myself, but I have alien tattooed on me because I've never fit in like anywhere. Like I said, since I was young, I've moved different places, and I've jumped around a lot of places. Even though I'm from Gary, nobody from Gary, but oh yeah, he's really from here. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be here in Gary that much. I've been in Kentucky, but nobody can be like, oh yeah, he's from Louisville. He's still out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Indiana, but like I don't fit in where I'm at in Fishers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always feeling like the odd man out. Like I feel like I'm misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? And just I feel alienated. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just I don't fit in anywhere. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of the people that come in. It's like that person's different. Some people like it that I'm different. A lot of people just don't like it. They can't handle like my type of energy. You feel me? That makes sense. So.
Yeah,
I've definitely been known about aliens. Aliens are real as fuck. Like how y'all gonna tell me that we stay on a planet, for one, a planet out in vast ass space, and we have life here, but there's no life anywhere else. We have different planets in the solar system, and you're telling me there's galaxies and there's billions of galaxies, and not only is there billions of galaxies, but that means there's trillions of stars, and there's planets that go around those stars. So of course there's aliens out there. Why would anybody be like, oh, I don't know? Like, nah, bro, if that's the reality, then there's aliens. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not aliens just from planets, it's definitely interdimensional type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like different dimensions, different fucking universes where it's like, all right, it's multiple Earths, but it's probably not like where we have green ass grass and these type of trees and shit, where we just have dogs and cats. It's probably fucking bat-winged dogs and shit out there. Who knows? You know
yeah, we're no special case, man. Like we're not it.
Yeah, no, like if God, first of all, he's too powerful. He's too powerful to just create human beings. There has to be, he's creating everything out there. He's experimenting, just like how I experiment my music. He's just creating everything, and everything works in by itself. Like the universe is a creation itself. It's an organism. If you think about it, with the way it creates things, the universe is an organism. So we're just all living in something, man. It's cool as fuck. I think about it every day, like how cool it is to just think about the type of shit. Like to even have a brain in the first place is crazy. Like you go to sleep and you dream about things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even like having a job. I don't have a job. I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore. The last job I had was probably in March, and I told myself that was gonna be my last job. So since then I haven't worked. I'm forcing myself to go crazy with the music and become successful off this stuff. And so far it's working. I can't say too much, but it's working. I don't have to get a job ever again, basically. But so you know what I'm saying? It's just cool to do that. So I'm like, why the fuck would I limit myself to having a 9 to 5 job, and I can create a dream when I go to sleep? I can create a whole universe where I'm experiencing all types of shit. Like obviously you could say, oh well, you're doing that from subconsciously from the things that you see in your real life and when you're up and no, bro, you can't. I'm creating a whole fucking world inside my dreams. Not only have I created a whole world inside my dream, I've been to multiple different aspects of it. Like, all right, I've been inside a mall, but I've had a different dream maybe like 10 months later. And it's like, I'm outside the mall I was in that one day. Like how? And then I go there and it's still the same setup. Like these steps right here. And it was that color. And this carpet had this stain on it. You know what I'm saying? I've never been here before, but somehow I have the memory in my head to recreate that over and over and over again in different type of ways. There's no way that there's not aliens. There's no way that I'm not more powerful than what they're telling me. I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. I'm not getting a 9 to 5. Y'all trying to dumb me down. I feel like I might have ADHD. Now y'all don't know this, but I've been playing with this ever since we've been on the call. I've been having stuff in my hands. I always use my hands, and I'm thinking of like a million thoughts a minute every second. So I might have ADHD. But when they was giving them kids ADHD medicine, I never got tested for one. I feel like that shit was making them stupider. Like this could be a power that I have, and they tried to take it away from me, you know? But I never took that shit. So I feel like everything that they do is control and just they want to make me stupid. And it's like I'm not going for that. I don't care. I'm not going. I want to see things from my own self. I experience things from my own eyes, and I listen to people. I'll take their advice and I'll take what they're saying and their experiences, whatever, and I'll take that into account. But I'll always go with what I know and how I feel. in my research and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And just the odds of just being a human, just the odds of the fact that you're a human on this earth with this brain. Like, why would you waste like 40 hours a week of something of people telling you, control you to do something when you can use it for so much more?
And I don't even love doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The last job I had before, you know what I'm saying, taking the music like full, I was flipping beds, not even flipping beds, like picking up beds. I was working at a mattress firm in a fucking warehouse, picking up beds and shit. I don't want to do that. I'm smarter for one. I'm too smart for me to just be, all right, this is my limit. This is what makes me money. I'm picking up beds, and keep in mind, I'm not even 5'10", okay? I'm probably 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. Mm-hmm. So these beds are bigger than me, and I'm picking up beds and they weigh like 300, almost 200 pounds. I'm like, what the fuck is in these beds? Why are we getting so many beds? Who's buying this many beds every day? You know what I'm saying?
And that heavy, that's a heavy ass bed.
I've had my same bed. Maybe you should change it. Like, but I've had my same bed for more than 7 years. So who the fuck is out here just buying beds so often? Why? You know what I'm saying? Is it because you want a better bed or you got money like that? Hey, no, if you
smoke them, if you got them.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke them if you got them. But shit.
Yeah.
Not doing that anymore. It's just like I don't go for the okie doke, man. I'm always thinking outside the box, and I'm always trying to just do me. It's great. I wake up every day. Like how y'all told you, I feel great today. I've been feeling great for the past, I don't know how long, but you wake up every day, you just get to what you want to do and just living life how you want to. You literally can just manifest what you want, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Tim, you bring up, what are the odds of being a human? So we listen to some Gary Vee stuff. I don't know if you know Gary Vee.
I love Gary
Vee. His odds are what, like 400 trillion to 1 odds that you're a human being, like that you are alive. 400 trillion to 1 odds. So it's like,
and it is so many of us.
Yeah, and so let's fucking act like it.
Right.
You're the 1 out of 400 trillion. Let's fucking act like it. The other thing you said, you talked about ADD, ADHD, and how like when you get diagnosed, you think it dumbs people down or makes them feel stupid. I was at a weekend seminar with this guy, Dr. Andy Galpin, coaches like big card UFC fighters, shit like that. Like, dude's brilliant, super cool cat. And he's like, yeah, I've been told I got ADHD. He's like, fuck those people. He's like, that's a superpower. What? Just because it doesn't focus on the shit that you want me to read? Like, he goes, no, man, I can stay up, burn a whole night, like, studying stuff that I want to research about. But if you put, like, this type of book in front of me, it's never going to happen.
About that book.
It's like that same thing that happens in schools, right? It's like, okay, why do you hate this so much? What do you really want to learn about? Okay, let's do 10 minutes of what I want you to do and 40 minutes of what you want to do. Dude, imagine how schools would be. So it's like, it's a superpower is what he was saying. It's like, man, it can give you hyper-focus on what you really want to have hyper-focus on and fuck all to the rest.
Right.
Like, I guarantee you those
I didn't even tell you guys. So my senior year, we ended up getting iPads, right? So that was the first time I was like, I'm going to try and make beats. So this is going on what you're saying. If I would have had the time to just be like, all right, I want to be a producer where I want to make music in some type of way, obviously they got music class. But if I would have had enough time to just be in school and I learned that all day, I probably could be, something great right now. I still make my beats now, but it was because of then I had more time now. Back then I had to work on school with my damn iPad. So yeah, going off what you were saying, it's just like, if you have all the time in the world, not even all the time in the world, but if you have time to just work on what you really like, you would be much more better off than working on something that you don't like. When I was in school, I wasn't getting the best grades, but I'm smart as fuck. Like I knew off the rip, like there's no grade nowhere that could tell me, hey bro, you're not going to be anything in life. You're not going to be, you can't be great. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a grade. Bitch, I'm smart in real life. I know how to make money. You know what I'm saying? I know how to count. So I don't have to learn how to do a fucking Pythagorean theorem or how to figure out the shape of an arch. I'm not worried about that because I don't have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with that. So I don't care about that. I wasn't really focused on my schoolwork. I'm focused on how the fuck am I going to do? What is it? How do I get to the point where I do what I want to do? That's what I was always thinking about. So everything is just, what do I want to do? And let's focus on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can never be really successful if even if I was doing like 70% and 30% on something, like I want to be 100% on what I got going on. Like for me, I just can't do that. I have to be focused on what the fuck I want to be focused on. Yeah. So yeah, what you were saying is facts.
Respecting, yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man. People get stuck in, golden handcuff situations where it's like, man, maybe that company pays well, treats them well, good benefits, right? And then it's like, 10 years, like, fuck, man, I really like XYZ still. But that can't make me the same type of money. Dude, golden handcuffs, I hear about it all the time.
Oh my
And it's
God.
like, look, having your own business isn't always the coolest thing either. Some days it's like, fuck this, man. I just want to clock in and make sure my bills are covered.
Yeah, I feel exactly what you're saying. Shit, it's not an easy task to just do what, you know what I'm saying? Even though I say, oh yeah, I love getting up and doing what the fuck I want to do every day, it's still not an easy task. Like, it's not easy. Like, it'll never get easy. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna have times where you gotta figure things out and you gotta do things differently. And you know what I'm saying? More money, more problems. That's the thing too. So it's never gonna be easy, like you said. But I never want to be one of those people that looks back and be like, damn, what if I would have did that? If I would have chased my dreams instead of just working in a corporation because I wanted to be comfortable, living comfortably. Like, they paint this big ass picture in your face and be like, all right, this is the American dream. You get a big, nice house in the suburbs. You're away from everybody, and you got a nice house. You got a nice family. You got a nice wife, and you got a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the American dream. I mean, that sounds cool and all, but like, what am I doing to get this? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a slave to something. You're going to be a slave to that car that you paying the car note on. You're going to be a slave to that rent that you're paying for that nice house that you want to stay in. And you're going to be a slave to just your job in general. Because, you know what I'm saying, your boss told you got to have this done by Friday. And you don't really give a fuck about that. You're thinking about how fucking your wife is damn near cheating on you right now because you at work. But you got to worry about your boss telling you that he needs this paperwork by 3:00 on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get into that mode, like, oh my God, I really have to love what my job is. And you don't really care about that stuff. That's not the type of person I am. I always looked at myself, and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I'll never work at a corporate job, sitting down in a fucking cubicle. That's not me. I'm way more. I have much more going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even me being cocky or anything arrogant, anything like that. And if anybody thinks that's cocky or arrogant, they need to take a step back and look at themselves and realize, shit, you're more powerful than what you think you are. And they told you the wrong thing. You need to get up, fucking go out there and do what you want to do. I swear to God, if we was to go outside every day and there was just say we had to make a new house every day, at least I would know how to get some wood from somewhere else and know how to just make a house, and I would be happy knowing that I don't have to go to a fucking job and stress about that shit. You know what I'm saying? If there was just fruit on the trees and nobody had to pay for any food, you might have some greedy people. You just might. But if I knew how much I needed to this is gonna get me full. This is going to feed my family. I'm just going to pick that off the tree. I'm not going to pick off more than I need to because it's always there. And I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, work for a fucking piece of paper to get that shit. I don't know. I'm just talking now. But does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Good. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Okay. And you know, we need people to do the 9 to 5, you know, the cube work.
Exactly.
Like,
I was going to say that too.
We need those.
But we do need those people. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody can't be famous. Everybody can do this. Like, we do need people to be 9 to 5 people. That's why everybody can't be famous.
Yeah, they work, they produce. So it's like,
I have mad respect for those people. I swear to God, I do. The only thing that I don't like is people complaining about what they have going on. Oh, I need more. Like, okay, let's just be realistic, people. Flipping burgers for $15 an hour that's not reasonable. If they're out here making robots to do that shit. If they're going to make a robot to flip a patty, you should goddamn know that you're not going to get $15 an hour. They're not going to pay you $7 or $8 more for you to flip them damn patties, and they can get a robot to do it. They're going to tell y'all, shit, you either going to accept to flip these patties for that $8.50 or shit, go find another job. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here who's getting like, this is just the game that you got to play. People who's doing stuff with their brain, and there's people who's doing stuff with their mind, and they got harder jobs. They're getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? You just got to say, that's just reality of it. If you want to do something, make more money, you got to do something. Like, just go figure out what it is that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to flip patties, this shit, I understand that you might have to flip patties for that certain time or whatever it is. But don't let that be your crutch. Don't let that be your excuse. Go out there and be like, shit, this is about to be a stepping stone. I'm going to use this and I'm going to get somewhere else. I've worked probably 4 or 5 jobs. I hate fucking working. I hate that shit. But those jobs is getting me into different places in my life where it's like, all right, I don't have to work that job anymore. Now it's all baby steps. You know what I'm saying? So just be realistic with it, but also know, you know what I'm saying, you can still chase your dreams with it too. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's people working a 9 to 5, it should be stages. All right, you're working 9 to 5 for this year. So now you should be trying to, at this point, I'm trying to get into my business. I've saved up enough money and I can do this and that now. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always easy to do either. I can't say that, but still, it's always a way to figure out something that you want to do. I swear it is. Like, you can make excuses all day long, but one day you gotta realize, shit, the excuses ain't gonna pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Right. Excuses don't pay the bills. So you just gotta figure out what the fuck it is you want to do that shit, stick to it. You know?
Yeah. Find your why. You may not be in the exact position you want to be, but like you said, like that could be a vehicle to eventually get to where you want.
Exactly. It's all about how you live life. Life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's a real expression. Like, it's literal. It's what you make it. So whatever it is, man, just go chase after it. Fuck it. We got one life. Basically, that's what they tell us. We got one life. Go live it. You know?
Yeah.
Go live it.
Yeah, just see what happens.
Just see what happens. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen if I quit my job, but I'm gonna go take that leap of faith, and that's what I was doing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just take that leap of faith, and you know what I'm saying? You just never know what's gonna happen. You just never know.
Yeah, because what if it does work?
And then you're gonna be happy. It's like, the risk was worth the reward. You know?
It's funny. Tim and I have talked. There's an aspect of success that people are afraid of getting to. Like, people are afraid of being successful. It's like this self-sabotage, this weird block of like, man, I'm not used to that. I'm not some elite athlete. I'm not some elitist. Yeah. Man, should I be someone driving a Maserati, driving a Ferrari, having that big ass? Yeah. Should I be one of those people? Does that really mean? You know, there's so much self-sabotage where it's like, man, if you solve big problems like that, you should have big rewards. If you do something creative that provides whatever for a lot of people,
Facts. Have you ever seen The Matrix before?
Yeah, man.
You seen The Matrix?
I actually have not, no.
Oh, red pill all the way, baby. Let's go.
I'm in your boat. But you know who Mr. Smith is, right?
Yep.
He's the doubt. He's the doubt for Neo. He comes in, he tells Neo he's the doubt. He's like, tell him, nah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that Mr. Smith. Everybody is Neo. Everybody has a Mr. Smith that's chasing after them, telling them you can't do this.
Yep.
That's the doubt. When the doubt sets in and you keep on thinking about the doubt, that's the thing that keeps you in that loop. They want to keep you in the loop. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix damn near is real. We're in a physical reality, but this shit is still a Matrix. Like, it works in a certain type of way. So you have to realize what's going on, and you just take from that and just like, all right, let me study this. Let me see what's really going on, and fuck the doubt. You know what I'm saying? There's like, I have a song in the lyrics. I said, I forget what I said, but I'm like, fuck the doubts, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what the odds are, I'm gonna be rich. Basically is what I'm saying. I don't care about the odds of me becoming the biggest rapper or becoming this and that. If I don't never try and I don't have the faith in myself and the belief in myself and the confidence in myself, it'll never happen. So visualize what you want to do. If I can visualize myself in a Maserati, I'm gonna go out there and, you feel me? It's possible. It's very possible. If I can look on the internet and I see fucking clothes that they selling for $1,000, if it's a shirt for $1,000, it's $1,000, right? You're thinking that's a lot, but obviously somebody's buying it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's buying it if it's on sale. So if they can get it, then that means I can get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like look people, billionaires, eat the rich, eat the rich. You could be one too. It's so much money out here. It's so much money. Who said you can't be a billionaire just because it's not easy to become a billionaire? Of course it's not fucking easy. That's why it's not many of them. But you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
everyone who complains about the 1% would love to be the 1%. Fuck out of here.
They would love to be the 1%. They would be scrolling down their phones on their shit talking about some, look at all these broke people talking about, you know what I'm saying? They would literally be, hold on, let me put my charger in. I swear though, like, that's just, it's sad reality, man. People would love to be the people who they talk about. That's just what it is. People will put their own, their fears. They'll project their own fears onto other people, thinking that, oh well, if I can't do it, you can't do it.
Right. Yeah, man. And it goes back to, how you were saying where your hometown is going to be your biggest fan last.
You're right.
Where it's like when you start your own shit, you really find out quickly who's going to support and who's not. Yep. Where it's like from your friends that like, look, there's plenty of people we went through school with where I would have thought, man, yeah, they'll promote our podcast. Yeah, they'll help us promote our show. Fuck no, they won't. Nope. They don't care. It's like, whether it's a dislike of me personally or what we're doing or what we're saying, it's like, man, they'll promote so much other random people shit that they've never met before your own, for whatever reason. And like you were saying, it's not to hold anything against those people.
Right.
It's just like, no one's going to care about your dream as much as you.
Right.
So the expectation that other people will give a fuck as much as you is just unrealistic. And it's going to have its own negative consequence of keeping that route. But back to, man, I got to watch some other sci-fi movies with you because we just figured out the Matrix. Because we're breaking the machine, right? Yeah. Mr. Anderson is the machine and we're here to break the machine. We all took the red pill. Us three here took the red pill. Tim didn't know it yet, but he took the red pill.
Yeah,
not even knowing it, blindly.
Yeah, now we got to rip and watch Matrix, but red pill. Yeah, that's a good analogy of the doubt is Mr. Anderson. The doubt is the machine. Like the 9 to 5 is part of the machine. Hey, you graduate high school, you go to college, you get a degree, you get a stable job, you stay there, maybe you have 5, 6 different jobs, but you're working 30, 40 years, then you retire, this and that. It's like, like that's the machine.
Yeah.
And we're trying to break it.
I could tell you like more stuff on here, which is something I feel like I'll be more comfortable saying like in person than I would saying like over this, because of, like how, what I'm saying, how fucked up it actually is, but it needs to be said. But I know for a fact, like, I'm gonna say something without saying it, but the 12 grades is for a reason, man. They want to break you down to a certain point. They want to break you down. This is all steps. It's literally 12 steps. 12 steps. It's a ladder. They take you up to these spots. And there's other groups out here. There's hidden groups, and they have those same 12 steps, and they have their principles, and they have hierarchy. And when they get up to a certain point, a certain point you can't get no higher if you're a regular person, unless you got some real type of rank. You feel me? And that's what it comes down to with school. Like they want to break you down to that point. And then when you got to pay for more education, right? That's fucked up. All right, so I gotta pay to go to college now, but y'all telling me the only way that I'm going to be successful is if I do go to college, but I have to pay for it. So then when I end up paying for it and I go there, it's like, all right, so now I'm here, and then I get my paper and I get my grades and stuff. So what happens after? Some people go get a job. Some people, they can't find a job, and they end up working a job that's not even what they wanted to do, and that paper that they had didn't even help them out. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize, all right, if like I never went to like a big major university. I ended up when I went to college, I went to a small community college that was close to UK. I went to Lexington, Kentucky for college. So I was going to go to community college for 2 years, and I was going to go to the UK for another 2 years, or wherever the fuck I was going to do it. But there's something like those kids, they was in classes, and some of those classes got 300 extra students in them. Like you're all in the auditorium, y'all learning the same subject. Does that even make sense to you? You have one person down there that you're looking at. It's 300 people around you, but there's one person down there who's instructing all of y'all on what to do and how it's done, and this is the facts of it, right? How can you truly get the knowledge from that when it's not directed to you? You know what I'm saying? It's not directed to you, and then you got to go out and you got to go do your own research about it and your own, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Study. You got to do your own studying about it, like that's just not practical. Like if you think about it, all right, there's 300 people in this class, so that they probably all trying to do the same thing I'm doing. The whole world is a world of people that also want to do some of the shit that you want to do. So you're competing against the world when it comes to this stuff. So you can't look at this paper that I get when I graduate is just going to be like, this is my safety net. No, it's not always going to work like that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this for a long ass time. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I feel like it is. A lot of people who end up having like going to college and stuff, some of those people, they're going to be great. They'll be better off. But it's going to be a lot of people who don't have any type of talent. They're not any type of entertaining, and they're not really smart. They don't have anything to say. Nobody cares about what they have to say. It's going to be hard for them in the future to like make money, because a lot of the jobs that people want is going to end up being taken over by AI, or it's going to be taken over by robots. You know what I'm saying? Now, me being an entertainer when it comes to music, obviously a robot can't go out on the stage and do what I do. They're not making my music. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not giving you the same feelings as I am. They're not human. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, with flipping burgers and shit, like I can get a machine to do that easily, So if you don't have any type of talent or something like that, I feel like in the future, maybe it's 15 years or 20 years down the line, like it's going to be tough for people to just be successful. Like time's going to change. You know what I'm saying? I also think about this too, just going back to the aliens and stuff. Like, all right, so we're all here at this point in time right now, right? But apparently Earth's been around for billions of years or whatever. Think about how important it is that everybody's here in this timeline right now. We're going to cease to exist at some point, and all of us are going to be dead, right? And it's going to be maybe a billion years from now, and they're going to look back and be like, damn, there was aliens, they was doing this and that, and look, they used to play on PlayStations, Xboxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I think it's cool. It's fucked to like they were all here right now, but people don't understand how important that is and like, what we got going. It's a lot. It's like a lot of not people are not unified as they should be. Like they don't think about how the grand scheme of like we're all here right now. So you know what I'm saying? We're literally all here right now in this blip of time. And one day this is not even gonna matter. So people killing each other over like senseless shit or competing with each other over senseless shit, like it doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I also feel like an alien. Like I don't resonate with humans the way that I feel like I should. Like humanity's fucking fucked up. Like why do y'all want control so much? Why is money a thing? Like why do I have to go and pay for my food and pay for my housing and stuff like that? Like that's just dumb. There should be a way to like it's just obviously that's capitalism and it's a thing because it's a thing. Like you just gotta accept it for what it is now. But I don't know, bro. I just think about all that type of shit all the time. I'm like I don't really vibe with humanity.
It's crazy what you said about us being here, like right now at this point in time. Yeah. I mean, this is the best time than ever to start your own business or become an artist. Like you have more access to as many people than anybody in the past ever has. Like just with the ability to connect with people. So like, I feel like you're really missing out if you don't take that chance right now. Just
you don't take that chance, man.
The attention you can get right now.
Shit, we were in the times where Michael Jordan is still alive. LeBron James is still in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? We got Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like we're still listening to Michael Jackson like it's fairly new if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, like these are people who are supposed to be, they're legends right now, but think about how legendary they're going to become. We're not going to see another LeBron James. We're not going to see another Kobe Bryant. We're not going to see another Michael Jordan. We're not going to see another Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like there will never be another Michael Jackson. Like we're in the best times of like ever, you know what I'm saying? It's just now we moving into that point where everything's about to be different. Like it's about to be different, especially after this year. Everything's about to be more different. Like we're basically like the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the world as we know it. Like shit's about to change. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be on some major change stuff. So I think it's cool that like we're in these times. Like I don't see why people hate LeBron so much. Like y'all really watching one of the best basketball players, if not the best basketball player ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you hate Bron so much? Like, people don't understand that. Like, how could you just hate that? We've seen Steph Curry, best shooter ever. I'm glad that in my lifetime I got to see Steph Curry shoot a basketball. I swear to God, because they're gonna be looking at highlight tapes like, damn, I wish I got to see that, like live. You know?
Yeah.
I saw it too. Him and Klay Thompson. They came here and Klay Thompson put up 40 on us. It was whew.
Yeah, I was at that game. Greatest shooter. Yeah, greatest shooter we've ever seen in our life, Steph Curry.
Sheesh, man. It's so much cool shit to just talk about though. Like I'm glad it's all cool with the aliens and stuff. Like I love talking about aliens.
Yeah, I fuck with that big time. I think, man, I hate politics, but if I were ever the president, I'd try to find out as much as I could about Area 51. Be like, hey, I'll relay the word back to y'all guys. Like, vote me. I got us on this alien shit. Fuck the rest. We're talking UFOs and Area 51, S4. Let's deep dive. I want to look at some spaceships.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, I know that they look at them. You know what I'm saying? They know that. Y'all, first of all, y'all know they have a book of secrets.
Yeah, I've seen National Treasure.
There's a book of secrets. Yeah, see, that's why I kind of learned from that. But there's a book of secrets. Like they know everything. They just can't say everything. And even I don't even think they know everything. Like there's still certain things. They probably like, all right, Mr. President, you want to know something? You only get 3 things to know. Like, I feel like they probably like, all right, you can only know 3 things out this book.
Well, for sure, because max that president's going to be there is 8 years. People working for Area 51 might be there for another 20, 30, 40 till they die. You know, president is only going to know top secret shit for 8 years. So it's like, we can't tell you this.
Everything.
But we can tell you this. Yeah, because like you're here for 8 years max, homeboy. Like, what are you going to try to do to us if we tell you, like, we show you the aliens and you start jawing?
Like, I feel like they most definitely said, yeah, Mr. President, like, we can't tell you, like, or show you that they're real, but they are real. Extraterrestrials are real, and we do talk to them. Yeah. They're here. They've been here. They helped us with the pyramids.
Yep.
They helped us with the pyramids. They helped us with a lot of technology. Nikola Tesla was from, apparently he's from Venus. He's a Venusian. He's not even from Earth. They have documents. The CIA has documents on him being from Venus, and they're not lying about it. They have shit in Area 51 right now that he's made back then that's coming out. They're slowly releasing to the public. Personally, I believe that they've had electric cars since 1970. Okay, whenever Tesla or whoever the fuck, whenever they came up with the light bulb, I guarantee you they was trying to figure out, because at that time they had cars. Did they have cars before light bulbs?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm not sure. Maybe cars came a little bit after. But I guarantee once they figured out like all the stuff they can do with it and like they came up with a combustion engine, somebody had to think, can we make a car go with with electricity, you know? So that's probably been around. They're just like, all right, well, I mean, of course we can do it and we've done it. And yeah, we've been testing on it, but this combustion engine with this gas and this petroleum and stuff that we're selling right now, it's making so much money. I think we could release that in maybe about, let's say, 100 or 200 more years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of stuff that they're on. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff in that vault right now that's probably not gonna be out for another 1,000 years, but they have it.
Yeah.
Like,
because the money,
anti-gravity magnets and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't capped out on the return of electric vehicles yet. They got to cap out on their return first, and then it's like, all right, let's add cars with flying now because our money coming in slower from just electric cars. Let's throw some crazy shit at them this decade,
right?
And capitalize. And then 20 years from now, we'll throw out this one fueled by water.
They said, see, I'm like they already got water and hydrogen engine somewhere. At this point, they already said by 2030, every car on the road should be electric, and if it's not, it's illegal. You either probably get fined or go to jail for having a combustion.
All right, that's a little fucked up.
That's fucked up. Think about it. Like, I can only afford a fucking 1999 Honda Civic in 2030, bitch, and you try to tell me I got to get an electric car? Like, they better be affordable. They better be affordable. I'll tell you that. Because if it's not, then it's gonna be tough. Like,
find me.
I'm getting around without a combustion engine.
I'm gonna get a diesel. Fuck you and your fines.
Right. Fuck it. You imagine though, gas stations, like, all right, so we got gas stations now. You go in there and you pump up your car with the gas. Imagine 2030, every gas station, or 2040, let's just say 2040 to be safe. 2040, every gas station is a charging port. That's gonna be so weird. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be telling my kids, my grandkids, see, back in my day when we used to pull up, they used to have these machines. You had to click a button, and they had liquid that came out and go inside the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just plug it up and it just charge. And because they're gonna have superchargers back. Like at a gas station, you can't just because they're saying, all right, well, you got to charge a station, but it probably takes like 10 minutes. Who the fuck has time to sit at a gas station for 10 to 15 minutes for a charge? I need my shit to get charged in 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? However long it takes me to pump some gas, I need that. I need however much. See, the thing is, they'd probably be like, let me get 10 minutes on pump 4. Like that. You know what I'm saying? I need 10 minutes on pump 4. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the full charge.
Imagine the day we have both at the gas station. So we still got gas, still got electric, right. And it's getting to the age of like there's more electric than gas. Look around you, still using gas, huh?
Still using gas, huh?
Still using gas, huh? Yeah,
I'm dead. Yeah,
I remember my first car.
Yeah, I remember my first car, man. So long ago.
So, Johnny, man, you said you're not going to do music forever.
Nope.
You want it to be a stepping stone to being a successful businessman. So what is the goal with music? What are you chasing with music right now? What are you trying to provide to people with that? And then what's it look like after? Okay,
well, for one, I feel like I said, I'm on some alien stuff. Okay, so I got a mission. I'm here on a mission. I didn't come back here because I was just randomly born. I literally have a purpose in which I'm here. So I'm here so I can talk to people like y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to give people a different perspective on life and what can really be done, how powerful people actually are. Shit, I got fans. You know what I'm saying? I got real fans that actually listen to my music, and like it's kids that look up to me. You know, so I'm just trying to be the best person I can be, just so they can see what's possible. You know what I'm saying? And they could be great too. And if I just want to inspire people and just motivate people. So to be a great person, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who do stuff like not even close to what I got, and they feel arrogant. They feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never that type of person. I'll never be that type of person. I'll talk to everybody how I talk to my friends every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just on some humble stuff. So I have my purposes, and I just feel like I got to be the best person I could be to show the world. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff that y'all care about so much does not really matter. Like, y'all need to get right with this and just think about what really matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck cares about who the fuck cares what you got on? Even though, I mean, it's cool to have some cool shit on. Like me, I'm the type of person, I love getting fresh. So I'm going to be having designer stuff, but like that shit don't matter. If somebody tried to tell you, oh bro, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can look at a homeless person. It took me a minute for me to get to this person. I mean, to this place, but let's say heaven is a real place. I believe in God for one, but let's say heaven is a real place. There could be somebody who's homeless right now. Everybody just pass them up down the street. It's going to be a lot of people that pass him up and be like, he's homeless. Like, look at him. Like, he's a bum. Like, he'll never be anything. Like, he's just a failure. whole time, this person can be the most righteous person who's going to end up being at those gates. And we all who could have helped him out or something like that. And we all judging him and everything else. We're going to be the people because we were well off and we didn't even help him out, but we just passed him up and passing judgment on. We're going to go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because we thought we was living right by having nice cars and having clothes and woo. And I live in a nice house, but look at you. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the most righteous person following along the right path. And you got people who's just so judgmental about the wrong things and think about the stuff that does not matter, like, at all. You know what I'm saying?
Dude on the corner could have been God, bro.
He could have been. You just never know. Like, you just never know. But you wanted to just talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Who says
I think
he's
about
just
that type
up
of stuff
there?
every day.
Yeah.
You just never know, like, what somebody's gonna be and how things gonna turn out. Like, when I was younger, I bet when I was in high school, I noticed for a fact. I know people didn't. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all seen this, but I had a billboard in Times Square. My face, it said CashOutJony. It said Wizard. Like, you know what I'm saying? From one of my singles, I had it. Let me see if I can show it to you.
That's sweet.
So you feel me? I know for a fact there's people who probably still think it's fake, that never happened or never thought I could get to that point, you know? Let me see. Y'all see this? Machine, shut up. Oh shit, my bad, that's me. Okay. Y'all see that? Oh wait, I'm trying to get to it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, dude, that's legit. Yeah, the Wizard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, from being from Indiana, like that's a dream of mine. Like, it's still now, I still think, I'm like, damn, like, I was really in Times Square, but I'm never content with it. Like, I never look back at him like, yeah, bitch, I'm in Times Square. I'm that dude. Can't nobody say shit to me. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. Like, I'm still a human just like everybody else, and I'm still here like everybody else. So we all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all here at the same time. So I'm just showing people this is possible, man. Like, it might be impossible for a lot of other people, but it's possible. I'm living proof, you know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact there's people in high school who never thought I would be able to be anything. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them kids I hung out with the popular kids, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't popular myself. Like, people just knew who I was.
Yeah.
I never like had my own name. I'm not saying that I really like wanted one, but I'm really a leader. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really care about that, but it was just like, all right, I see how everybody is. So for me, you saying like, what's my end goal with all this shit? I'm not gonna say I'm looking for revenge, but I'm kind of looking for revenge. So when it comes to music, like, when I get on with it, I'm just be satisfied with that, and then I'm just gonna take it to another place where it's like, all right, I don't have to make any more music. I can just make it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just hop on the mic just for occasionally. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of those people that gets taken out by the game. I want to leave the game when I want to leave it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be great when I leave. So after that, I'll probably be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm into fashion and stuff like that. I'm real, like, I'll do more than just to make music, bro. Like, I make cover art. You know, I make all my cover arts basically. It's probably only been 2 or 3 that I probably didn't make, but that's it. I know how to edit videos. Like, I've edited 3 or 4 of my own videos already. I'm good with like engineering music. So like, I know how to engineer a little bit, but I'll get better at it over time. I know how to make beats, you know what I'm saying? So eventually when the most likely thing that's going to happen right after I'm done with making music, like with my voice, is probably either writing music or I'll probably be making beats, you know what I'm saying? Being a producer. So those are the 2 things that I know might be like right after, but I'm definitely into the fashion. So I'm trying to get into the fashion industry. So I feel like, me personally, I'm one of those people that's very like trendy, and I'm like one of those people that people like look up to. So influential, basically. I'll have my own clothing brand, my own clothing line, and you know what I'm saying, like on some Kanye West or Travis Scott or whoever you look at, you know what I'm saying, I could be just like that, maybe better. So I think I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about definitely getting some land and investing into like stocks and all that type of shit. Like, I'm planning on being a billionaire. I'm gonna be rich forever. My kids and my generation from now on is gonna be rich. Like, that's just how I'm looking at it, and I just got to do it.
Right.
Respect.
I love it.
I got goals by 2030. Since I'll be 32 by then, I'll definitely be done by rapping before I'm 32. I feel like, even though that changed my mind. Maybe I might stop when I'm like 34, 35. But
say, don't cap it.
The way that I think though, just me being, I feel young right now. I don't think I'll be talking about anything. Like, I might talk about some good shit, but I'd rather just say it like how I'm talking to y'all right now than put it in a song. You know what I'm saying? Because when I make music, I give people game. I give people a lot of game in some of my music. I don't want to be one of those boring rappers and just talk to you the whole time and just talk your ear off in a song with a beat on it. Like, I'd just rather talk to you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Right. Tell you real shit. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to stop doing that, like the music stuff. Like, I don't see myself doing it for another 6 years. I don't see. I've done it for so long. Like, even though I haven't been famous for the time being, like I'm not even famous now, but whenever I do get famous, whatever, I don't care about it. But it's going to get to a point where I'm like, fuck the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got other things I want to do. I just want to get fly every day. You know what I'm saying? And just, to do what the fuck I want to do. I don't even know when the fuck I'm getting married. I love women too much. I like traveling. So, like, I don't know. I'm just going to get into a lot of stuff. And I know for a fact I'm getting into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be one of those cool, I don't know, man. I just can't wait. It's all, like, exciting just talking about it because I just can't wait because I'm going to accomplish all my goals. I'll probably accomplish all my goals before 2024. Like not music. I mean, music-wise, I'll accomplish all that shit by 2024. Realistically. That's how I feel. That's it. Is there something about that day?
Yeah.
Or that year?
Into existence.
It's going to be it. Yeah. It's something about that. It just sounds right. 2022 for me, great year. I'm thinking a world tour, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Oh no. The cup.
Oh, what happened?
Sorry, pause for a second.
Yeah,
it
froze for a sec. So yeah, you said
world tour.
You said 2022 is going to be a great year, then world tour, and then it froze for a sec.
Oh, I was saying if I'm wrong about that, it's because the timeline switched. But for right now, 2022 is going to be a great year. Like, that's going to be one of those years you're going to look back at this and like, damn, he told me. Like, he said, he told us, like, damn, this is really going to be that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, y'all going to see. I feel like
it's how I feel about this world tour thing, too. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Picture this. Me and Tim just happen to be backstage, and it's like, then we do a podcast after you're done performing. It's like, hey, this is where it started. This is how it's going. Motherfuckers! You know.
Hey,
so,
I'm not against that at all. Like, 100%, I'm down. You feel me? I'm not the type of person to change up. I'm going to remember this. I'll remember both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So 100%, I'm definitely down for that. So don't even worry about that. If y'all hit me up,
that podcast, anything is really going to be going live and in person.
Sure.
Everything will go.
It's gonna be great. Like, I'm like, yeah, I remember y'all guys. Remember y'all get, you know,
yeah, 100%. I feel you on knowing which years are the years though, because I feel like 2020 for me was a foundational year. Like, I don't have much to show for what I've been doing, but foundations are being laid for that. 2021 will be all right. That's where the bread is going to be rising in the oven. It's like then people are going to start to see the traction. So I feel you.
Exactly. It's all about like laying the plan down, you know what I'm saying, and just following the steps. You're doing what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? You feel like this is a foundation year, you know what's going on. So it's not like, all right, this wasn't my best year. Like, you had a great year, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I know for a fact I had a great year. Regardless of everything else that's going on, I've had a great year. And I know for a fact it's going to continue. I'm going to continue to have great years and probably be greater years. Excuse me. My bad. But yeah, just laying down the foundation, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been laying down the foundation for 3 years now, so my house probably gonna be big as fuck.
But it's time to pop. Yeah, time for it to pop.
It's time to pop, man. My house is gonna be big, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I know y'all got some more questions, but I'm trying to get into everything.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what we missed. If we missed, I know we've covered a lot. Let's see. Anything
collaboration
you're done. Yeah. You got any?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go. I'm about to find an email real quick. Just so I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So collaborations.
Yeah. Any dream collabs that you got on your mind?
Drake, most definitely, because I know where he'll take me with my career wise. Like, that's just a great look. You know what I'm saying? Or Lil Baby. I like Lil Baby's music a lot.
Okay.
I would say Lil Wayne, but he's not the same anymore. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, like Drake and Lil Baby, those two. If I could pick right now, I'd pick Drake and Lil Baby, and maybe after that would be Lil Uzi Vert. Those are like my, you know what I'm saying, top three.
Yeah. Okay. Just think, because you mentioned earlier that you and your guys try to keep everything in house and help feed each other and that stuff, which I love and agree with too. Anyone that like that either Carl or Spruve, whether they've worked with someone, whether Carl with fashion, anything where it's like any connections via those avenues, like, hey man, like I'm doing clothes for so-and-so, I think you guys would, jive. Has anything like that, or is anything like that in the works?
Carl's introduced me to a few different people, like, and Carl's also brought up a lot of opportunities for me. Like, I've done like he's like he said, he's worked with like artists like Young Nudie, Pure Born and stuff like that, 21 Savage. He's the opportunities where he brought to me like, hey bro, they need cover art. You know what I'm saying? I know you make cover art. Do you want to make something for them? I'll send it to him. So I've made cover art for these artists and he sent it to them for me, but like they never used it. But like just off that, you know what I'm saying? Just off the strength, like he showed them, you know what I'm saying, my stuff. So my name's kind of out there, even they might not remember me, like, and, you know what I'm saying? But they'll be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He tried to work with me back then. But he's brought me around other people who ended up being like a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't Carl's fault. But like other people, just, you know what I'm saying? You can't really control how other people act.
Just didn't jive,
yeah. But he's brought me around some people, and we've gotten cool, and you know what I'm saying? Some other different people. So yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. So Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Baby, and Drake.
Yep.
All right.
Hard.
Yeah. Have you tried reaching out to anybody yet? You got any plans of attack? How you're going to approach things like that?
So here's the thing. They cost a lot of money.
Right.
Personally, when I make music, I don't know how well. When I make music, bro, I pretty much make music alone. You know what I'm saying? So like most of my music is literally just me by myself. I have features sometimes, but most of the time it's just me by myself. And speaking of, okay, so I see y'all was asking about the process, like lyrics first, beat first. So sometimes I'll go to a studio, but most of the time, if I go to the studio, it's to get my lyrics, like my vocals, they'll get mixed in the studio. So they have an engineer, he can mix the beat for me, he can mix my vocals and make it sound all pretty, bring it all together, make it sound all pretty.
Yeah.
But me, I have my own microphone sitting back there somewhere. Okay. And I'll just record like either in my room or just around my people. You know what I'm saying? Everything's like in-house. Like I'm more comfortable, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just easier because I have a lot more time if I'm recording myself. I record myself. So I'll be like, oh, well, I don't like the way I said that. But I know I don't have the restrictions of if I go to the studio and I don't like the way I said something, I might have to go with it because I'm restricted on time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I'm by myself. I got all the time in the world to get this motherfucking part right here. So I'm going to delete it and I'm going to keep on saying it until I get it right. So, and then on top of that, like a lot of my songs I have not written. I don't write my songs. Like they all come off the top. Like I just go with them. Like I said, that one song that has like almost 800,000 plays, I freestyled that. And that's like one of my best songs. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like to write anymore. Like, even though sometimes I do, I don't really like it because I feel like it's forced and I don't sound the same when I could just say it. You know what I'm saying? When I say it, it's like, it has more meaning and it's like more feel to it because I'm just saying it. I learned that from Michael Jackson. I seen some Michael Jackson was like, oh, I want to make a song, but I want it to go like this. Okay. I was going to the studio and I said, oh, I want to make this song. So I just let the song build itself. I was like, damn, you right, Mike. I'm going to let the song build itself. Like, this is the type of song I want to make. Let's go for it. Let's just dive in. But the hardest part for me is always starting the song off. What do I want to say first? It's just like writing paper. I don't know about y'all, but when I was writing papers in school, I couldn't figure out how I wanted to start the paper off. Like my first paragraph is always a struggle for me. So
yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is when it comes to like music. I think about music like art. I look at it like poetry, like writing class, you know what I'm saying? So I think about that stuff. Like it's very important how you come in though. Your first lines is always gonna be important. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So I think about
cruising.
Yeah, right.
You were saying getting your words down. That's the only scene I had in my head of when he's like cruising. Like no E, like say it like you're cruising down.
Yeah, like cruising down the street in my like that's you know what I'm saying. Like you got to come in there like real good, you know,
with some energy. Yeah,
with some energy, something to resonate with people. Something that's gonna be real memorable. It's basically I think about it like okay, and my beats too. My beats always have to be good beats. I can't have nothing that's like all right. It's an all right beat. Like nowadays, I'm thinking about beat. Can this beat be something that's a hit? I don't want to beat that's like, oh, this beat is all right. Like every beat got a smack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you want people nodding their head to it.
Exactly. So I always listen to my beats first. I pick my beat, and then when I pick my beat, it's really more so off the vibe that I'm getting. Like I don't even force myself to record music. That's the thing. First of all, I had to be vibing with it. Like I can vibe with a beat right now today at this very moment. But 3 days later, 4 days later, when I start wanting to record on that beat, I might be like, I'm not fucking with this at all. Like, give me a different one. You know what I'm saying? It's not because the beat sucks. It's because I'm just not fucking with it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, with music, for anybody listening, me, I don't know about y'all or them, I don't take it too serious. Like, I take this shit serious, but I don't take it serious to the point where I'm fucking stressed out about it. If I can't make a song, I'm not forcing myself. That takes the love out of it. That takes the fun out of it. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm all right, I'll just go with it a different day. For now, I'm gonna just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure out something. You feel me? But I'm not gonna let it stress me out. But the beat always has to be key. You feel me?
Yeah. Fair.
Facts. Y'all said the hardest part of the music industry.
Yeah, we I think we covered quite a bit of kind of your hurdles you had and things. But yeah, if there's something that you haven't touched on that's like so far your hardest piece, something that like, people see Lamborghinis and private jets.
Yeah.
They don't see
they don't see
shit behind it. Yeah. So,
right.
Like, you're digging in the trenches right now. What's, like I said, if there hasn't been something that we've touched on where it's like, man, this part was super hard for me to get over, or like whatever challenge that maybe we haven't covered. But
the hardest part, I feel like for anybody, is going to be being patient, the patience aspect of it, And then another thing too is there's no love in this shit. Like unless they're your brothers, unless there's somebody that's really got the best interest for you, there's no love in this shit. Nobody really cares about you. It's all about the money. So if anybody's thinking, oh, I'm gonna just drop a song and like I'm gonna make it in a year, first of all, it's some people that can do that, but the chances of you doing that is very, very slim. So you just gotta stay down. Like you're not gonna be like make a song this year. If you do, this is great for you, but you're not gonna make a song this year and then all of a sudden you got a Lamborghini the same year, or the next year you got a Lambo. Like that's just not, you know what I'm saying? That's not really practical for a lot of people, especially from Indiana or any small states or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do. Like you can't just think that automatically you gonna come in here and just get what you want off the rip. Like that right there was a big thing for me. I've been making music for 4 years and I still don't have a fucking Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Of course I would let it have a Lambo. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around people in the industry, you know what I'm saying, that's in the industry and they have all types of ties. They're just, some people are weird. Some people just care about money. And you know what I'm saying? It's just not what you think it is. Like this shit is not what you think it is. So don't just get into it and think, oh, like it's all fucking roses and sunshine, because it's not like it's really not like that. Like it's very weird. Sometimes it can be dark, I feel like, and you can end up in a dark place yourself. Like it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? I love it, but it's very hard. But it wouldn't be worth it if I didn't go with the grind. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to grind for nothing and you just want something handed to you, definitely don't get into music, because I feel like I'm still one of those flies that's watching all the flies go to the light and getting burned and fucking dying before I go up into the light and see what's going on. Like I see it, but like it all sounds great. Like it looks great. Like, ooh, I love light. Everybody loves light. Like this is like the money and the fame and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That comes. That's the light. But it's there. But what's going to happen to me when I get that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People gotta really like think about what they're getting themselves into. So if you're not thinking about it, you're not ready for that, then don't get into it. And I feel like that's what the hardest part is.
Yeah. If you can't handle the red pill, don't take the red pill.
Oh yeah, exactly. Facts.
Tim, we gotta get you on the Matrix, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that for sure.
Yeah, watch it this weekend or something.
Yeah. Get Morpheus.
Yep.
Tim, you got anything else for Johnny? I think I've kind of hit everything I wanted to ask.
I'm good on my end.
Yeah.
I don't have any other questions.
We detoured quite a bit, which is fun. We talked electric cars, the future.
Yeah, we hit
Area 51.
We hit
now the government's gonna come after us because we talked about Area 51.
We're gonna flag our podcast.
Just know it's gonna go down in history.
Yeah, right. So Johnny, anything else that you want to touch on before we kind of wrap things up? We always ask all our guests like our final closing question, but before that, anything that you want to touch on, and we'll plug your social medias too. We'll tag all your pages and things in our show notes. But any other last minute thoughts, topics, advice for people that maybe we didn't touch on yet?
First of all, I want to thank y'all for having me on here, because
I'm
still, you know what I'm saying, like anytime I get any type of support or anybody want to talk to me, you know what I'm saying, I like I said, I take it personally, because you know what I'm saying, like I said, I feel like I got a purpose, and y'all talking to me for a reason. So I just want to say thank y'all, appreciate y'all for being open-minded with me and talking to me and everything like that. For anybody that watches this podcast, thank you for tuning in. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all obviously came here because y'all either care about them or y'all care about me, and that's either way, that's great. So I appreciate that. And shit, whatever you want to do, man, just go chase your dreams, man. Stay down, stay humble, stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. And really, the sky ain't even the limit. It's just when you get there, it's just real high. So make sure, you know what I'm saying, you just stay on the course that you're trying to be on, man. Shit. I don't know, man. Shit, it is what it is. I hope y'all enjoy kind of, you know what I'm saying? Anytime y'all want to have another podcast with me, if it's, you know what I'm saying, as long as I'm free, y'all want to talk about just anything, you hit me up. Like, I'm down to not even talk about me. If y'all want to have some conversation, how we just talking and shit, fuck it, come on, have me on the show.
Yeah, great. Dude, we're always down, man. We love those conversations. Yeah, we appreciate your time too, man. I'm glad we got to do this as soon as we did. You know, I didn't know if it'd be after the start of the new year, this and that. We just like people's stories, man. Like people who are just cutting it a different way and just, you know, making shit happen. And just,
I wish we had enough time. I would have told y'all way more. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that, you know what I'm saying, I talk a lot. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, we'll definitely have those times where we get to talk more. So I'm into it.
This ain't our last one.
Yeah, that's
we'll have more rodeos. Yeah.
I know for a fact 2022, even though that's 2 years away, we're gonna do that.
we'll do update episodes, updates.
Okay.
All right, man. So our last question, we like to ask everybody when it's all said and done, like when your time here is up, how do you, Johnny, want to be remembered?
I just want to be remembered as somebody that was, I don't know, I was different, but like he was great. Like he wasn't one of those people that was too on his high horse. He wasn't one of those people that was like stupid, or he wasn't really a letdown. Like regardless of what he did, regardless if he made it or if he didn't make it, he was one of those people that was just, he was as great as he could be, and he was loving and caring about pretty much like the world, you know what I'm saying? And he just stayed down, and he was just one of those people that just kept it real throughout his whole life, and he can continue forever, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be those people that just maybe get fucking shit. I don't even care about being immortalized, but if it happens, shit, I hope it's for the right reasons, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm remembered for. Somebody that was great. I just want to be the greatest I can be, man.
I love it.
Awesome. And where can people find you? Social medias, things like that. What are your tags, handles?
Yep. For Instagram and Twitter is CashOutJony. You can find me on YouTube at CashOutJony as well. You'll know it's me on YouTube because I got the little music symbol next to my name. It's probably a few fake pages out there on my Instagram, but I'm CashOutJony. I'm the one that got the fucking Neptune. You can tell it's me because I'm literally, my page is different. So that's it. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Shit, if y'all on the SoundCloud, it's CashOutJony, same thing. You know what I'm saying? All one word, CashOutJony. No spaces. You know what I'm saying? It's just CashOutJony. Simple.
All right. Beautiful. Easy. All right, Johnny. Hey, this was fun, brother. It was a pleasure hanging with you, chatting it up, and getting to know you a little bit, dude. So excited for where you're headed too. So we'll follow along, and we'll do more podcasts along the way, and then Backstage World Tour podcast 2022 is coming.
Yep. Sure, y'all heard it here first, man.
Yeah, it's out in the universe now. It's spoken into existence.
Shout out to Off the Dome Radio. That's what we do.
All right,
man. We appreciate you.
All right, no doubt.
All right, we'll see you.
Yep.